Hello friend, welcome in the 30 days of code in HackerRank. So today is the day 23 and today we solve the problem about BST level order traversal. So let's go to the problem. So you simply understand the problem statement by reading the talk section, and I already read the talk section, and this is the problem about the level order traversal of the binary search tree. And here the lock stub code present in your HackerRank editor will do the work taking the input from user, and it simply assemble them into a binary search tree, and your task is to print the element of the binary search tree in level order traversal. So I think you understand, but if you don't, then you simply go through this sample input. Here is the first line 6 is present. This is basically the number of test cases that's denoting the T, and then the sixth line contain the data value. Your task is to print the node value by level order traversal into a single line. So let's go to the explanation section. So when you give the input 3, 5, 4, 7, 2 and 1, the lock stub code present in your HackerRank editor will assemble this input into a binary search tree, and your task is to go through level by level and then print the element of each level from left to right. So for first level the only one element 3 is present, that means you simply print 3, and for the level 1 you simply print 2 and 5. So at first 2 and then 5, because 2 is the left element of the tree and 5 is the right element of the tree, and after that in the level 2 you simply print 1, 4 and 7. So that's why the sample output 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 7 is present. So I think you understand what is the problem statement and how to solve this problem. So I simply go to the HackerRank editor and we simply select the C language to solve this problem. So at first we click in the three dot to expand this section. So here some code is present, and I already say that the lock stub code present in your editor will do two things. One is taking user input and then assemble them into a binary search tree. So I start writing my code. After this comment, write your code here present. So here is the level order function is present, which you have to complete. To complete this level order function, you simply need one thing, that is the height of the binary search tree. So that's why we simply declare int h and call a function and pass a value root. So after that we simply write the height function, and inside of the height function you simply write node and then star and root. Inside of the height function you simply check if root equal to null or not. If root equal to null, then you simply return 0. That means height of the binary search tree is 0. For else, declare two variables. One is the left height, and inside of this left height you simply call the height function, and this time you pass root left, and after that you simply declare another variable which is right height, and inside of this right height you simply call root right. So this left height and right height variable simply store the height of the left subtree and right subtree of the root. So after that we simply check if left height greater than right height or not. So if left height is greater than right height, then we simply return left height, and else condition, that means the right height is greater than the left height, then you simply return the right height. Done friend, the height function is done. So after that, inside of this level order function, you simply make a for loop, and inside of this for loop you simply declare I and initialize it to 0, and then I less than h, which store the value of the height of the minus h tree, and then I plus plus. So I simply make a mistake friend, because here we simply return left height plus 1, because we have to consider the root element also. So that's why left height plus 1, and if the right height is greater than left height, then right height plus 1. So after that, inside of this for loop you simply call a function. So I name it simply print h level, and inside of the print h level you pass two values, one is root and another is I. So you have to complete this print h level function. So I simply write void print h level, and inside of this you simply write node root and then int level, and inside of this function you simply write if root equal to null or not. If root equal to null, then the binary search tree have not any element, so we do not return anything. And after that we simply check if the level equal to 0 or not. So if level equal to 0, then you simply print %d and then give a space, and then you simply print root data. So after that make else condition, and that means if the level greater than 0. So for this you simply call the print h level function again. So print h level function, and this time you pass root and the left value and level -1, and again we call print h level, and inside of this root right and level -1. So this is basically a recursion, and this is for printing all the element of h level. So I think my code is done. So I simply check by clicking the run code button. So it's processing, and it shows that congratulations, sample test case 0 is passed. So I click submit code, and it tests all the test cases, and it shows that all test cases are passed. So now I simply select the C++ language, and for C++ language I simply start writing the code after the comment present, and this time we use the queue data structure, because using the queue data structure the code is very small. So that's why we simply write queue, and inside of the queue node and name it the queue, and then we simply push the root inside of the queue, and after that we make a while loop and write queue dot size not equal to 0. So that means when the size of the queue is 0, the loop is done. So inside of this loop you simply write node and make a current variable, that means the current value. So and then the current is stored queue dot front, and then you simply write queue dot pop. We simply store the front element of the queue inside of the current variable, and then we pop the element from the queue, and after that you simply print the current data. For space separation you simply give a space, and after that you simply check if current left, that means the left node of the current element is present or not. If the left node is present, then you simply store this element using the push function, and current left, and then again we simply make mistake in the spelling of current, and after that we simply make checking the right node, and this time we simply push the element q dot push, and inside of this push function you simply write current and write. So this is done, friend. Here one thing is missing. So after that all is done, friend. So here I make a mistake, bracket. So after that we check by clicking the run code button. So it is processing, and so the sample test case 0 is passed. So I click submit code to check all the test cases. So all the test cases are passed. So the C and C++ code is done. So if you have any doubt about this problem, please go to the comment section and please comment below, and I definitely try to solve your problem. And if you like my video, please press the like button. When I go through the analytics of my YouTube channel, I see that lots of viewers regularly view my videos, but they do not subscribe my channel. So please consider subscribe my channel. This is motivate me a lot. So this is the day 23. See you in the next video. Thank you, friend. Goodbye.